No, is it Tuesday? No,
It
it's
is
Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
It is Tuesday, yeah.
I don't know the day of the week sometimes, man. I gotta be honest. It's Tuesday. AJ Allmendinger's here, and we were just talking about what good friends we are.
Yeah, you got me panicked because I didn't know I was supposed to be doing this today, and then you call me.
Yeah.
I about rear-ended somebody pulling in the Fox Sports parking lot trying to blister in here to try to make this.
Well, do you feel how I feel? So I have a lot of different drivers' phone numbers, but I don't know when I'm allowed to call people. So I don't ever call anybody. But
I've always told you never call me.
That's what I thought, but I just called you. And
But the thing is as I'm doing Race Hub today, and you call me as I'm on my way, I'm like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Was I supposed to do? Yep, probably was, yeah.
Send your questions in for this guy. I'm so excited he's here. I even took notes today. Okay, I have all these notes.
I don't think the Fox Sports producers know I'm here right now, so I'm going to be late to Race Hub. They're going to be like, "Where's he at?"
I got a clock.
I know, I see that.
Well, let's talk about something unpleasant, shall we? Okay, here we go. This was a wreck you were in, and I haven't talked to you since this happened. Not about it. I wanted you to tell me about this moment because we're getting ready to go back to Talladega. Is this the scariest wreck you've been in?
I mean, it was a soft landing on the roof. I was trying to push Chase there, but if you watch the replay close, I actually don't touch him.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a little bit loose, but at that point it didn't really matter, and that was a huge wreck after that.
Now, you have a helmet on, and you're upside down.
Yeah.
This is like a Ricky Bobby moment.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? You're hoping nobody comes in and hits you, right?
Well, the biggest thing is I'm hoping no fire starts at that point. And then it's like, they got there fairly quick, so at least it was like there was people around. I knew they were going to try to help, but it seemed like it took forever to flip the car back over, which it really didn't. But,
yeah.
The biggest thing is when you're upside down, your first thing is I got to get out, but if you unlatch your belts and then you
can break
donk
your neck.
your head there, and that's not good. So yeah.
you're not thinking like I'm going to get myself out of this. You're like I'm going to hold out. I'm going to hold down.
Well, there was no fire, so I was just going to be patient. If I saw a speck of flame, I was gonna hurry up there.
So this is a bad day at work.
Not necessarily, because for Kroger, he got loose there. Then I touched him, and then it wrecked, and then.
He couldn't save
Problem
it.
is, Chase Elliott's not the guy you want to wreck at Talladega. He's pretty popular.
People weren't
So
happy
I got
about
a lot
it.
of hate mail after that.
I blame Joey.
Yep.
Joey helped him go upside down.
So yeah, my bad. It happens.
Is that scary?
I mean, it's not the most fun thing in the world. But if you see right here, Kroger Click List is getting a heck of a lot of airtime.
Yeah.
It was in all the newspapers. They didn't even know who won.
Oh, it went national.
Yeah.
Like international.
Yeah. So that's what, I'm there for sponsors.
When you were on your side, did you know it was going to flip over all the way?
Yeah, at this point I was just kind of hoping I wasn't going to get hit in the side again and start tumbling.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing is when you're sliding, you hope it doesn't hook one more time and start the barrel roll.
You don't want that.
So,
is it safe to say you...
why are we showing so many replays of this?
Well, this is a big moment. I wanted to ask you about it.
Okay.
Listen, here's the deal. I'm never going to be in a super speedway car crash.
Yeah.
My only outlet to know what it's like is to ask you.
Okay.
I'll never know. It's crazy to me that you guys get paid for a living, and part of it is being in violent car wrecks. Like, that is a crazy part of the sport.
Yeah, I mean, I tell people I hit walls for a living.
It's hard. Those
Yeah.
are hard hits.
Yeah.
What about last weekend?
What about it?
What'd you think last weekend?
I mean, it wasn't very pleasant on my end. We weren't very fast.
Yeah, it's tough. This racing business.
So it
is tough.
was. I mean, I just kind of rode around for 396 laps. I finished 4 laps down, I think. So
it's a crazy business.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is, right? You go out there and you give your best effort, and everybody on the team's trying, and you just don't hit it sometimes. And
what's the best part about being a race car driver? Because I saw you
doing interviews with you, Daryl.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks. Send your questions in right now for AJ Allmendinger. We got some questions already. Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
You know what the number one question is. People are asking what's up for next year.
Oh, good question.
Oh, was that the good question?
That's every single person is asking that in the comments.
I don't know. I hadn't really talked to anybody. I haven't looked.
I got a plan for you.
Do you?
Yeah.
What is it?
I read a tweet, and
Okay.
it made me proud to be your friend.
Okay.
Check out this tweet. Besides being one of my best friends,
Shank.
AJ Allmendinger is one of the best racing drivers in any type of car, comma, period. Pause.
Yeah.
Not to mention, he's literally one of the founding cornerstones of Michael Shank Racing. You can bet your ass you'll be seeing him in one of my cars in the future.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to run with Shank at the 24-hour.
This is a good guy, right?
Shank is not only one of the best team owners in any form of racing throughout the course of the world, one of my best friends, a guy that you can't say enough great things about him just because he's a true racer.
Mm-hmm.
he's put his heart and soul into this sport for so many years. He used to be a race car driver and went to team owning. He's done it all, and truly one of my best friends. So one of my dreams is to race with Michael Shank Racing full time.
But why
is it next year? I don't know.
Yeah.
We're working on it. We'll see. I'm in no rush.
Here's what I'm trying to figure out. You're great at television.
Okay.
Okay. Our sport, you got to remember, I'm friends with you, but I'm also friends with a lot of drivers that have a really tough go of it in NASCAR.
Okay.
Some of the guys that I'm closest to are like guys that are up against the funding drama and up against, like, it's tough. And these guys are all really good racers. At some point, you got to look at an opportunity and go, I could be having a lot less stress and a lot more fun doing A, B, or C. Like, how do you know, like, would they be able to get you to do full time somewhere like that? Because I
love IMSA racing.
IMSA racing's
yeah,
amazing.
I love it. If here's the way I look at it. Change can be scary, but it also can be a great thing.
Yeah.
And nobody likes to be fired or part ways and not the best way. But for me, I know it's going to be a lot better thing. I'm going to be a lot happier no matter what decision I make. That's why I'm in no rush to really make anything, because I know the next decision's an important one for many reasons, not just for career, but for happiness and long term. And it's people like Michael Shank like that make it a lot easier, because
isn't that great?
They're just they've always been there and my family, and so if it's full time with Michael Shank, great. If it's not, we work on something else. Of course you can come watch.
Man, I want to see. I always think about you too, because for some reason when I think of you, I think of Juan Pablo Montoya. This guy is one of the greatest drivers to ever live. Yet he came to NASCAR and had a really tough go of it. But then he left, and he's still one of the greatest drivers alive. What is it about our sport that sometimes it makes it so difficult for, like, really talented race car drivers?
Well, I think right now it's the field is like separated a lot. I mean, that's why we see
there's like three different races going on.
Yeah, and that's what's tough about it. And I don't want to put it out there that drivers don't make a difference, but you get a lot of these places, it's car based. If you don't have a great car, there's not a lot a driver can do. And we're all in the Cup Series because no matter what form of racing we came from, we were pretty good at it.
Yeah.
So that's what's tough about it, is you just, if you don't have the speed in the race car, right when you unload, there's not a lot you can do throughout the course of the weekend to make it there. All the speed is built at the shop. So I think that's why you see such separation in groups of cars, where obviously we had the big three, and Brad Kay has kind of put a little
pressure on
there. Obviously Chase Elliott's got 2 wins now, so but it's hard when you don't have the speed in the race car. It's hard to make a difference, and that's the way the sport's always been. But I think over the last couple of years, it's gotten a lot harder.
Yeah, and then you look at everyone's all hype about this Chase win. That's great, good for Chase. But just how Ryan Blaney won at the Roval because there was a wreck happening. Had Almirola not been involved in that wreck, Chase wouldn't have won that race either. So
but a win's a win.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how you get it. You got to put yourself in position to go out there and get the win.
To be close enough, okay.
And that's, I always liked when I saw that last week or 2 weeks ago about Ryan Blaney. He was like, oh, he didn't really earn that win. I'm like, he crossed the line first.
Yeah.
He earned the win. Same thing with Chase. He put himself in position. I thought the team made a great call because Eric and Kurt Busch were running 1-2, and they pitted.
Yeah.
And I think Chase and that 9 team knew if we pit with them, we're probably not going to win this race, so we got to do something different.
Were you surprised how strong Stuart Haas is right now?
No, but it was all 4 of them was impressive.
Yeah.
Like they were dominant, but you know what? They didn't get the win.
They didn't get the win. You know what else is impressive? The love you have for your kitty.
I do have a lot of love for Mr. Tickles.
It's fair to say you've never loved an animal as much as the magnificent Mr. Tickles?
Oh, that's not true. I've Misty Marley, That
was a good animal you had?
It's dogs down when I was a kid, but yeah.
You have a special bond with this cat.
But it's a cat. I've never had a cat, really, so yeah.
Do you feel like you know Mr. Tickles?
Do I know? I hope so.
I was wondering if you could pick Mr. Tickles out of a lineup.
Oh, my God. What, out of the 3 out of the 5 that are him?
What are you saying? Which one's Mr. Tickles?
We got that one. He's right in the car right there. The second one on the left there. That's him in the center console.
Okay.
Is that my kitchen in the background? what's going on there? And then
This game sucks.
he's over there just chilling on one of the
All right,
chairs.
check it out. Here's the right answer.
Yeah.
You picked it out within 1 second. You
Yeah.
knew all three of those were
Yeah.
yours?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. All right, I thought we'd stump you, but apparently you really do pay attention to this kitty.
Yeah.
Jill, let's take another question.
All right. This one's from Michelle. What are your thoughts on Casey Kane's announcement today and him, essentially just not running for the rest of the season?
Yeah, obviously it's it all comes down to Casey being healthy.
Yeah.
And I don't really know what's going on, and obviously he's struggling with it because he's a fit guy. There's no doubt about Casey's
Isn't he
really
riding
fit.
his bike 20 miles?
Yeah,
every day?
he
So I don't understand
probably
what's
more than
happening.
20.
Don't you get
so-
dehydrated doing that?
You can.
Okay.
Yes.
What am I missing here?
So, but the thing comes down to he's got to be healthy, and he was already going to retire at the end of the season. And if there's health risks involved, there's no reason to push yourself. So hopefully he gets where he needs to be, and he's got his love of sprint car racing that I'm sure he's going to keep doing. And
Yeah.
if he's happy, that's what it's all about.
Do you like sprint car racing?
I love sprint car racing.
Like, is that something you'd entertain?
I've never done it. I probably would never do it now
Why not?
because I don't. It's just my path never went down that way. But my dad and I were my dad raced on dirt, so we were at my dad's races or World of Outlaws events or any kind of sprint car racing when I was a kid every weekend.
You're a fantastic race car driver. And you want to know what else? I just want you to know, I didn't call you when the announcement came out because I know you're fine. You're going to be fine.
Hey, I'm all good, man. Life is good.
You're too good at TV, too, by the way. You
Yeah.
should be doing way more TV. Let's play a game. I'm going to give you some of these people.
Okay.
You don't know who they are. You're going to pick them up one at a time. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to see how many we can get through. Actually, you can hold all of them. So all you do is you pick up one and hold it in front of your face. I'm going to give you a clue, and we'll see if we can name them, okay? Do you understand how this works?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, you can just put them, put them next to you.
Yeah.
When you're, okay, are you ready?
Okay.
We're going to see how many AJ can get in 30 seconds.
Ready?
I'm going to give you the clues.
Okay. Okay. Ready?
All right, here we go.
All right,
3,
go.
2, 1. I like pushing people into fights.
Kevin Harvick.
Yes. Hey, I drive with some guys and I don't win a lot of races, but I'm really nice. And my boss is Tony Stewart.
Clint Boyer.
No.
Well, Eric Almirola.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, AJ, let me tell you what, AJ. AJ, you do a really good job as a race car driver.
How is that clue helping me?
3. We got 3. 2.5. Okay, I gotta get this one.
How does that clue help me though?
Well, because I can't tell you their teammates. That's too
Okay,
easy.
all right.
I can't tell you the sponsor. That's too easy.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't want to say anything too mean because I don't
Yeah,
want to
give me
get
a clue.
fired. He. Does anybody have a clue? Somebody else shout something out.
He likes beer.
No, he doesn't like beer though. He's a race car driver. And he always says everybody's first name whenever he's doing interviews.
Brad.
Yeah. Okay,
That's
my
all you
turn.
had to say.
My turn. Here, give me
All
one of
right.
those.
All right. That's all you had to say.
Okay, how'd I do? Pretty good?
Yeah, well, that was awesome.
Okay, ready?
All right, go. Oh, hey, man, when I win, I like to party, and drinking beer is probably more important than the actual win.
Clint Boyer.
There you go. Oh, hey, man, I make no reaction when I'm talking on camera. I'm not supposed to.
Kyle Larson.
Nope, I don't smile at all.
He doesn't smile.
There's no
at all.
emotion. I
Alex Bowman.
may look. Yeah, there you go.
4,
I got a sweet hairdo.
Ryan Blaney.
There you go.
5, 3.
Let's keep going.
My hairdo tries to be like Ryan Blaney's, but it's not as cool.
Oh, Eric Jones.
Yep. Let's see. I'm 12.
William Byron.
Yeah. Well, I don't speak English quite as good as I speak Spanish.
Suarez.
I like how you actually had to think that. Let's see. My best friend's Michael Jordan.
I don't think Jordan likes him as much as he thinks. That's Denny Hamlin.
Let's see. My two best friends are Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott.
Bubba.
Yep. I won last week.
Chase Elliott.
I thought that was easy. Let's see. I can drive any type of race car I get in. I'm pretty much dominant running the fence.
I love dirt.
Yep.
Is that Larson?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I have my hair is crazy after I get it in victory lane.
Kurt Busch.
There you go.
Yeah. Dude, you killed it. You killed it. That's a good game, right? I was really good in rehearsl, and
That was awful.
I froze.
Your clue is I race cars for a living.
Oh, man. I didn't do as good as I thought I was going to do there. Guys, we have some more questions from you coming up. Let's take some questions.
All right, this one's from Kevin. What are your thoughts on the 2019 Aero package?
Oh, boy.
It's going to be interesting. You know, I thought the All-Star race was pretty good. You know, it's going to be similar, a little bit more horsepower. I think the tracks that are mile and under are going to be really fast because that's going to be a lot of downforce with still the same amount of horsepower. It'll be interesting. You know, I think we just got to kind of see how that package plays out on the bigger racetracks. Is it going to keep it kind of packed up, or is handling still going to be important?
Yeah.
But I think it's going to close the gap of the bigger teams to the smaller teams a little bit till the bigger teams figure it out again.
And then we'll just be right back. Is this going to just keep going?
I just don't know. I think it's going to be close to whether it's just pack racing.
All right, keep going.
Ace wants to know, would you like to go back and run the Indy 500?
That's a tough deal. I have such great memories. I mean, it was so close to winning it until my seatbelt came undone. But with doing it with Roger Penske, it's hard to go back with anybody else.
Wait, why'd your seatbelt come undone?
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Were you freaking out?
Yeah. What do you mean, why'd it come undone? I don't know. I was running 240 miles per hour.
Were you freaking out? Like,
it's not good when they come undone.
So what'd you do?
I pitted.
You had to.
Yeah, I mean, if there was 18 laps to go in the race and not 100, I would have stayed out.
If you would have finished without a seatbelt, that would be like, does that haunt you? Do you think about that?
No.
No. I mean, you got to.
It's a part of story. So I'll tell you this because I think I got to go to rehearsal now.
I'm watching the time. Don't monitor my minutes.
So I'll tell you this story. My engineer in IndyCar, when I crashed twice at Detroit in a 2-lap period in separate days, he said, you know, as we get close to the end of our life, we just have stories, right? Some are good and some are bad. And the Indy 500, you can look at it as a good and bad story. I was leading the Indy 500 for Roger Penske, and my seatbelt came undone. I mean, who really says that? So it's a part of my career. So do I look back at it? No, not really. It's part of what happened. So would I like to go run the Indy 500 again? I don't know. Doing it with Roger was pretty special. Walking through Gasoline Alley with Roger Penske on race day at the Indy 500 is about as close as to walking with God, I would think, because that's about what it felt like.
Racing God.
And I don't want to mess those memories up again.
AJ Allmendinger's on Race Up tonight, and do you know what you guys are going to be talking about?
Probably
Talladega.
Chase.
Chase.
No, probably Chase Elliott. We didn't have a show yesterday.
So Chase Elliott?
Probably Chase Elliott.
Did you send him a message? You call him and tell him good job?
No.
You gonna?
I don't have his number.
I don't have his number. Yeah. Chase Elliott won the race. We're very excited. That's his second career win. It's a big deal, and now he's on to the next round. What kind of relief is it for a driver not to have to be stressed out during Talladega?
It's the biggest relief you could possibly have in your life, honestly, when it comes to your career. Like that, for Chase Elliott, he's going to be literally the only stress-free guy there.
That's it.
And he may win the race because of that.
Well, and Jimmy Johnson.
Well, I got you.
AJ Allmendinger tonight on Race Hub, 6 p.m. Eastern. Guys, thank you for watching. Follow him on Twitter. Listen, it's always good to have you in here. Thank you for making time for me today.
If I get yelled at now, I'm sorry for being late.
No, you're fine. You're on time.
All right.
You're on time. Thank you.